Hello, everybody. Good Monday morning. Welcome into the Sam channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X, all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. I'm Chris Allen, and it's going to be a gorgeous day. It already is. Temperatures are climbing, and we're going to find near record high temperatures, not only for today, but also tonight and tomorrow. It is going to be that warm across the area. We're talking about 70 degrees. Um, the record high, for instance, today is 78, set back in 1917, and I'm calling for 77 today. How about that? And then even tonight, we may set a record warm low temperatures. You look at the Plano cam, and we've got just a clear sky going on. Like I said, overnight tonight, even with some showers moving in, calling for a low of 60. The record warmest low temperature for tonight, 50, set back in 1995. We're going to be way warmer than that. So if we don't set a record today, we look to set one tonight for the warmest low temperature for February 26th. And then tomorrow, I'm calling for a high of 76. The record high is 78, and it was just set a year ago, back in 2023. I know it's just very strange the kind of atmosphere we're in. The only problem with that is, of course, being too warm for this time of the year, the February. And will that help fuel strong to severe storms? Now, for about a week, we've been talking about the potential for some strong to severe storms by Tuesday and Wednesday of this week. That is still there, but whether it actually happens or not is still a big question mark. We're going to have the fuel, we're going to have the lift, we're going to have ample moisture, we're going to have warm temperatures, we're going to have the wind shear. What we may not have or might not have is, instability. Well, there will be some with the arrival of the cold front, but will we get enough heat energy to help destabilize the atmosphere that much more in between storms that would cause the next round of storms to be a lot stronger? That's the big question that we don't know yet. It all depends on how much cloud cover, how much instability we get between a morning round of thunderstorms, afternoon and evening round of thunderstorms. There's going to be several waves that come through. So we're just kind of like, it's a big question mark right now. It appears now that severe weather is going to be more northwest of us, but I'll show you that on a map in just a minute. Let's get started with, first and foremost, the way it looks right now. You just saw the Plano thing looking good here from home, but let's show you the satellite, and you can see that little trough, that little disturbance that came through last night, and that is what touched off some of those surprise showers that came around about sunset last night. I'm sitting in the living room with my wife. We've got, of course, a big picture window looking outside, just like you see with the Plano cam. And all of a sudden, a flash of lightning. And she said, "What was that?" And I said, "It's lightning." And then, we waited a couple of minutes or seconds, didn't hear thunder. It was because it was all up in the air. It wasn't like a surf type thunderstorm. It was all elevated with that boundary. And so some of you did see a flash of lightning. Others got a few light rain showers for a few moments. Then it was over. As you can see, though, everything is gone in that regard. There's some clouds over in eastern Kentucky, but that's all we're seeing right now. And so, yeah, that was kind of an oddity last night when that happened. But it wasn't really in the forecast, but it was just that disturbance, which we thought would just bring clouds. It actually developed. It tapped into enough moisture to develop into something else, but it didn't last long. So that's certainly good news. Hey, let's take a look at temperatures from the Kentucky Mesonet Network this morning, and it's starting out very mild. Look at these temperatures: mid 50s, upper 50s, pretty much statewide. The only exception is the far northeastern corner up toward Ashland, Huntington, Charleston, West Virginia. They're in the upper 30s, but everybody else is in the 50s this morning. And the winds are going to pick up again today. Let's check those winds. As a matter of fact, coming in from the south at 5 to 10, and occasionally we're getting some gusts, 12 to 15, maybe close to 20. Those winds will pick up today in advance of the storm system and the cold front that'll be moving through in the next 24 hours. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to get warmer. It's going to get more unstable a bit. And eventually, after midnight tonight, I think is going to be the best time to get some of the first round of thunderstorms coming in to be breezy, as I just showed you. Let me show you the model blender. Here we go with the next 7 to 10 days. And what I'm seeing is a very really end of winter, typical start of spring kind of a layout. We go, look at that, 74, but I'm going with 77. These models have been undercutting the actual high temperature. So the last few days, I've been a little bit skewing warmer than what the models are saying, and I'm coming out closer to being right. So I've just made that adjustment simply because the models this time of the year are having trouble with uh trying to figure out where we're going to be as far as temperature. So the everything is trending warmer, so I'm going warmer. So that 74 to me is more like 77, which would just be, as I mentioned, 1 degree shy of the record of 78 set on this day in 1917. So with showers coming in tonight, we're going to go 60, 61. That definitely breaks the record of 54 set back in 1995. So I can pretty much tell you that we're going to set a record warm, low temperature tonight. Definitely. Then tomorrow we go 70. They're showing 73. I'm going 76, which would be a couple of degrees shy of the record of 78 set last year, just last year. And then we go a cooler 43. This is when the cool down begins with the heavier rains coming in on Wednesday. We get up to about 60, but that's going to be an early high temperature. And then look what happens: crash, crash, 60 to 25, 60 to 25. What the heck? Crash, crash. Yeah, it's going to crash. That's coming Wednesday night. And some parts of Kentucky with the remaining moisture could see a little something mixed in with this. It's not really going to be that big of a deal for us. Whatever hits, not going to last because we're going to get back to 48, maybe 50 on Thursday. So you could get something Wednesday night, early Thursday morning, but then after we get past sunrise and we warm up to near 50, it's all going to go away. It's one of those little winters that come in. Remember what I said before? I said this last week. We get these little winters, they come in with a hit, a quick hit of cold, and even a little bit of snow, and then it's over for a day. One day, then it's gone. 53 we go to on Friday, the first day of March. I'm going 57. Again, I'm and these temperatures have lately just been undercutting the actual. So I'm going a bit over, going 57 with a chance of showers on Friday. Then 67, 68 or so Saturday. Here we go. Back into the 70s. Spring is really wanting to settle in. It really is. But we keep getting these little temporary hits of cold air, which is typical. Again, what I'm seeing right here is pretty typical for the end of February and the beginning of March here in southern Kentucky. This is nothing that's that strange. Then we go into the 70s again, Sunday, Monday, cooler a little bit into the middle of next week. So this is not that odd or strange. It really isn't. And so we're going to get these kind of little hits of winter every once in a while that comes in for a short period. Then it's gone. Then it's over. No big deal. Surface maps will go through the next few days, show you what's going on here. Here we are today with that little trough I showed you, leftover little sprinkles and rain showers, eastern Kentucky, that we had in a line across southern Kentucky last night, but that's gone. So now we get a good looking afternoon, a good day. Here we go. The breezes start picking up. Notice the lines tightly packed. We could have wind gusts of 30 or so this afternoon, maybe higher. Wind's going to be a big deal the next few days. Very windy, not just breezy, but windy, because you see the high pressure giving us 1,000 plus millibars, and then here comes a low that's at 996. So the pressure difference here is what is going to make that wind gradient a little more pronounced. But here we go into late tonight, early tomorrow morning. This is after midnight, about 1 o'clock or so. Scattered showers, perhaps even a rumble of thunder, breezy conditions overnight. I don't anticipate any severe weather overnight tonight. Even though you may hear a rumble of thunder and the gusty winds, I don't really see severe weather coming in with this. Tomorrow, here comes our low pressure system slowly moving out of Oklahoma. Then the trailing cold front behind it, which is going to be the game changer for that one day of cold air. But here we go into Tuesday, scattered showers or rounds of thunderstorms and some brief heavy rain. Here we go into Tuesday night. Now things become more pronounced. You see it. This is a dry line. This is where the drier air starts to work in behind the system. This is the cold front where we've got waves of low pressure. This one drops to 992. Remember, it was at 996, but then it drops to 992 millibars. It's getting stronger as it moves into Illinois and toward Chicago. The dry line is where the drier air meets up with the moist air. And then you've got the cold front behind it with another low pressure system. And this is where the coldest air starts to come in. So you've got a very spring like severe weather setup. But the worst of the weather, I think, is going to be up here where the center of low pressure is, kind of away from us now that we look at it. Here we go into what is this? Wednesday, about 7 a.m. Wednesday morning. The cold front will start to move through. Heavy rain, gusty winds. There might be something severe, but right now the confidence is not very high in that. We're more confident of heavy rain and gusty wind than we are severe storms. That's not to say there won't be, but right now it just doesn't appear that it's going to happen here. It's going to happen further north. Here we go into Thursday morning. High pressure takes over and it's a cold day. That's the one where we're only going to be near 50 for a high temperature. Then on Friday, we've got a southern stream storm that will bring us a chance of showers. But then we're back into the upper 50s to low 60s. Saturday looking better. Rain moving away. We're near 70. Here comes Sunday. Couple of scattered showers, maybe, but we're back into the 70s. And there's Monday. Here comes another system. And even though it's not painted in, we're going to have a chance of showers and thunderstorms for the beginning of next week. And here comes another one of those very spring like systems. And you can see the tight lines here telling us it's going to be windy once again and stormy. That one may have more punch than the one that we're looking at coming in for tomorrow and Wednesday. So that is the one I'm keeping an eye on now. That's what's next. One more thing. Let me show you the Storm Prediction Center, the outlook, because there is a line for severe weather. And here we go. This is what we're seeing for tomorrow. Here's Bowling Green, Southern Kentucky. We're actually just in the general thunderstorm outline area. You've got a level 1 back, a marginal risk back along the Ohio River. And the greatest threat of severe weather tomorrow, slight risk, level 2, is going to be from, you know, Cape Girardeau, St. Louis, Springfield, Illinois, Indianapolis, Fort Wayne, Chicago, southern Michigan. Now, tomorrow evening, this may move right over the Bowling Green area before it goes to the next day, which we can look at. And here you're just seeing general thunderstorms, nothing severe. And that would be for Wednesday. So that's why I say the severe weather threat, even though it looked threatening, over a week ago and days leading up to now that we're in the short term window, it doesn't appear that it's going to be that serious for us. But I'm still going to be on guard just in case when we get that line of storms coming through tomorrow evening, early Wednesday, there still could be a little spin at the leading edge of that may cause a brief little spin up or something like that, and maybe some severe thunderstorm warnings. So, what I would recommend is you download the app right here, just scan that QR code with your phone, open up your camera on your smartphone, and just scan that. A little link will come up. You click that, and you can download the app. And that way you'll get instant warnings. Last night, I mean, it was seconds after I saw that flash of lightning just around sunset last evening. My phone popped up a little notification and it said, lightning has been detected within 15 miles of your location. I thought, man, that is so cool. Just, yeah, lightning. And then a few seconds later, bing, lightning has been detected. I'm like, wow, that's awesome. Then I'll check the radar. I can do all that now on the, wait a minute, let me, News 40 weather app, our brand new weather app. It's right there. Scan that and you'll get it free. All right. That's going to do it for this Monday. I'm on the radio right now, Sam 100.7 here at what time is it? 7:47 on this Monday morning. And I'll be on TV tonight at News 40 WNKY 5, 6, and 10. In the meantime, God bless you. Thank you for watching.